Well, hello, everybody. Here is the answers to the geometry review for your final. I thought I'd start with the first problem with the learning target. First learning target is talking about solving segment addition or angle addition or something like that. And you may notice that you have that d to c plus c to b will equal d to b. So if I put in the information that I know here, DC is 8 plus x, CB is 12, and DB, the total distance, is 20x plus 2x plus 20. And if I start simplifying this thing, combine like terms over here, I'm going to get x plus 20 equals 2x plus 20. I'm going to subtract an x across the equal sign. And I'm left with 20 equals x plus 20. And when I subtract the other 20, it looks like x will be 0. Well, does that work for us? Let's check it real quick. We need to find dB, the total length, is what we're looking for. So if I put 0 in for x, we've got 8 plus 0 plus 12 should equal dB. Or the fact that 2 times 0 plus 20 will equal dB. And so with this check, the top one is 20 is equal to dB. And when I take 2 times 0, I get 0, so 20 is equal to dB. So that is what I'm going to get, and my explanation will be working through there. All right, for the second question down here, we have that AB, the ray AB bisects CAD. CAD is the big angle, so bisects means cut into 2 equal pieces. The 2 equal pieces are angles in this case. And so that would mean that the 4x minus 2 should be set equal to the 3x plus 6. So that's how I'm going to set it up algebraically. The 4x minus 2 should equal 3x plus 6. Start solving. I'm going to subtract 3x across the equal side first. So x minus 2 equals 6. Add my 2. X comes out to be 8. But they wanted to know what is the measure of CAD, the total angle. So I'm going to put in, I can find angle CAB, which is 4 times 8 minus 2. So it's supposed to be minus 2, sorry, sloppy handwriting there. 4 minus 8 minus 2. And so 4 times 8 is 32. 32 minus 2 gives me CAB is 30. And I'm going to do the same on the bottom one. Normally, I'd probably just double this and say, okay, the angle is 60. But so since I know these bisect, that should happen. But I'm just going to check in case, just because I want to at this moment. So 3 times 8 plus 6. Well, 3 times 8 is 24 plus 6 should get me 30 as well. So 30 and 30. So the answer to the question is angle CAD is 60 degrees. That's what we're looking for in that one. All right. And then I believe to finish off the page here, we have learning target 2. We can solve about angle relationships, and we want to find the values of x and y. So you got to kind of look closely at this problem. I noticed that this y here and this y here, they're both y's on the same side of the line AB. And I noticed that they're x's on the other side of AB. So I've got to somehow combine these 2 angles so they have the same variables in them. And I'm going to have to combine these 2 variables, these 2, somehow to get them to find out what x and y are. I don't want to cross diagonally or cross the other way because I don't want to combine x's and y's together. I want y's with y's and x's with x's. Well, I noticed that these on this side, that AB is the line that these 2 angles form. So I'm going to say y plus 20 plus 4y minus 15 should equal 180. And the same thing is true for the other side with the x's, so I'm just going to kind of do these simultaneously to save some time. And I get something that looks like this. And so those are my 2 equations that I'm going to solve. I'm going to combine like terms in the blue here and get 5y plus 5 equals 180. And I'm going to combine like terms in the green now and it's going to look like, what do we got? 4x plus 20 equals 180. Okay, so I'm going to stop going simultaneously now and just solve one equation as is, and then I'll get the other y value as well. So I'm going to subtract 5 across the equal sign, and so 5y will equal 175. And then when I divide by 5, y comes out to be 35. And my reasoning for this is that these are linear pairs, and linear pairs add to 180 degrees. All right? And then likewise over here, I'm going to do the same thing. And the same reason for this setup is that they're linear pairs as well, so I don't need to explain that twice. I'm going to subtract 20 across the equal sign, and that will give me that 4x equals 160. And when I divide by 4, x comes out to be 40. All right? So this concludes the video for the first page of the final review.